Live from Auckland in New Zealand. Morning, Ian.
Evening, Julian. How are you?
We did that on purpose for the gag. Great to have you on the show.
Oh, yeah.
As I said, it's coming out at 25 to 8 in the evening where you are. Tell us a bit about the story here, Ian, because you were born and brought up in Bittern and you joined the Hampshire Police when you were just 21.
That's right. God, that seems like ages ago. Yeah, I was a policeman in the UK for a number of years. Came out here when the police in New Zealand recruited in 2002, 2003. But I've moved on since then. I'm now writing books for a living.
Really?
Oh, fiction, non-fiction, travel?
It's all fiction, and at the moment the latest ones are very, very loosely based on some of the stuff that I used to do over there.
Right, and you actually became your own news story, didn't you, Ian, on one Christmas Eve. Tell us what happened.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It happened to arrive at a pub on Christmas Eve. Happened to arrive there first, and rather than fight each other, all the people decided to fight me. And so, I ended up in hospital that night, and I was off work for a number of months before I was able to go back.
Yeah, terrible story. We actually reported it on Radio Solent, didn't we?
That's right. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was on the news for all the wrong reasons that year.
Yeah, I'm sure. Now, the writing experience, are you enjoying writing and writing crime-based books too?
Absolutely loving it, Julian. I never ever thought I'd find something that gives me as much satisfaction as being in the police did, but writing really does, and I'm loving every single minute of it. I can't believe that I'm actually doing it for a living now.
You're very, very lucky, and you live in a beautiful part of the world. For goodness sake, make us all really jealous and tell us what the weather's like.
Yes, so we want to you're our global weather checker today. We want to know temperatures and also what it's like.
It's been absolutely stunning today, and in fact we've had a fantastic summer as well. The clocks went back last week, so we're sort of officially into autumn now, but it's still shorts and t-shirts weather. I can't remember the last time I wore a pair of jeans or a long shirt or anything like that. Christmas Day was on the beach, and we all got sunburned on Christmas Day, and it's been lovely ever since, really.
Ian, have you got a spare room?
Funny you should say that. We do have a luxurious accommodation here as well, which
Lovely.
we do from home.
Right, so just to conclude this, what's been your top temperature today, as far as you know?
It got up to about 23, 24 in the middle of the afternoon today.
That is lovely. And how would you describe the weather? What's your weather word from New Zealand, from Auckland? How would you describe it?
Oh, every day's a good day here. Even the bad days are good.
Oh, well, it's a song, isn't it?
We're on our way, Ian.
Ian, thank you for being our global friend. We wish you well, by the way, with your new book, The Agency, which I know is coming up very shortly.
Thank you, and I'll be over in June, and I'll be talking with Nick about it one Sunday in June, I think.
Look forward to hearing you on Nick Girdler's Sunday show, and I know we want to say hello to your dad, who's celebrating his 80th birthday. When is that, by the way?
Oh, it's the end of May, 31st of May. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll give him a mention near the time. What's his first name?
Gordon.
Right, so good morning to Gordon this morning. Ian, thank you for being our global weather friend today. Good to have you there.
Cheers, Julian. Bye.
Find more local forecasts online.
bbc.co.uk/Solent.
Now, a very good point to mention, if you'd like to be a global weather friend and come on the show, obviously you can be a global friend at the same time then, which means we can sort of catch up with you if there's a news story or another maybe showbiz event happening near you where you can pass on your views on the phone. Either if you're listening online right now, anywhere around the globe, or indeed you have friends and relatives who could link up with this, we'll call them and save the bill I might have, very importantly. We just need details. Get in touch. You can give me a call, 0345 30 30 961, to be a global friend. And you can also email Julian Clegg at bbc.co.uk. Simple as that, and we're looking for some global friends. I think this week's all sorted. We're looking for some for next week, in the second week of the Easter holidays. So if you are listening, or someone you know is listening, who'd like to join in, all you've got to come on the air is actually say the temperature and what the weather's like. If you want to do a bit more than that, that'd be lovely, but you don't have to. So we'd love to hear from you. Get in touch. 0345 30 30 961 if you're listening in the UK and want to nominate friends and family abroad, or indeed if you're listening around the world online, email Julian Clegg, that's JulianClegg at bbc.co.uk. 20 to 9, time to sort out our